What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Dark Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So, this was a big day for my monthly dividend ETFs. And I'm going to reveal to you how much I made these past few days. It was phenomenal. Also going to review some of the new changes I made. And one I will be buying. Peppy, I will do a review on probably next week. I just want to go over the power of the dividend snowball effect using these Defiance ETFs and YieldMax ETFs. I've earned a total of $19,251.64 with, and a lot of it is not just dividend growth stocks, but the YieldMax ETFs, which I'm buying dividend growth stocks. I'll show you what it's doing and the power of that. And I also did reveal to you I sold NBDY. I'm going to reveal that to you. Now look, the market gain on my dividend portfolio is only $3,106.45. Market starting to go down. I'm capitalizing on the prices going down, and the passive income of my Defiance ETFs and YieldMax ETFs is buying me dividend growth stocks. So I'm going to show you the activity that is going on and what I did. I'm going to explain to you my rationales as to why I like some of these dividend ETFs. Let's go over how much I made real quick. So this is just in dividends right now, or passive income. So recently I made $7.16 with IWMY, 58.98 with QQQY, NVDY $461.07, DSLY $32.19, 466 with FBY, and CONY I made $567.41. So when TSLY was starting to drop, I threw that in CONY. Now, I made a total, okay, that is a lot of money these past few days. And I'm just going to show you right now with what I'm doing with that. Now, I haven't added JEPY yet, but I have FBY right here. I added them. I also threw in IWMY. I want to get more of them because, again, with the Defiance ETF's passive income and the YieldMax passive income, it is really doing a good job buying my dividend growth stocks. I cannot wait for Peppy to start distributing passive income for me. SQY, I have them right there. AMDY also added. I also have, real quick, still have TSLY, but I want to show you what it's doing for me because this is why I really like adding them to M1 Finance. Now, I'm not going to completely rely on the YieldMax passive income. So one of the reasons why I sold NBDY, I'm just going to go to that real quick. Let me go to one cell real quick. This is what it got me. So I was at $5,195.16 with NBDY, and NBDY, I held on to it until almost last minute. My thought process, I'll explain to you my thought process. I could be completely wrong, but selling this, okay, was huge because look at what it got me. And again, I'm going to be rebuying NBDY. I got $72.12 of McDonald's, $73.30 with Philip Morris, $72.59 with Broadstone Net Lease. Added SQY, got $6.67. Procter & Gamble, $53.09. Altria, I pretty much got 2 shares at $81.74. Microsoft, $43.77. There's FEPI, it added a little bit more with $355.67. IWMY, $554.11. Hessa Midstream, $358.84. AMDY, $667. NextEra Energy, $41.56. Reefy Chicago Atlantic Real Estate, $333.52. Rhythm Capital, $83.58. Hershey, $76.09. Rexford Industrial Realty, $79.89. British American Tobacco, $139. Visa, $358.49 went into that. Golub Capital, $357.64. Mandela's International, $75.61. Nike, $30.44. FBY went into $316. And United Health Group, $362.10. So the passive income from that was huge. Okay, not just from NVDY, but selling it was huge. The passive income was really nice. So when I sold um, Triple Point Venture Growth, I was not happy with that. That went into Hessa Midstream 5460, Golub Capital 6280, Visa 30673, FEPI 5494, United Health Group 30674, and British American Tobacco 5328. So I'm going to go over these monthly dividend ETFs. I'm going to go over SQY, NBDY, FBY, CONY, IWMY, and QQQY. So let's go over that. I'm going to explain to you my rationales as to why I sold NBDY and why I'm buying some of these new ones and then rebuying NBDY. Now first, SQY, I'm so glad that M1 Finance added them. This is a really volatile stock. It can go up and down. There's always a risk with investing in these high yield option income strategy ETFs. So looking at their trends, you get 43 cents, 214, 161, 38, 65, 63, 111, and 96 cents. So again, the higher the volatility, the more that you can possibly get out of it. Look at TSLY. TSLY is a big risk. There's a lot of volatility in that. So that's one thing I wanted to go over. SQY, I went after. Now I'm going to jump to NBDY. So I own NVIDIA. Okay, I love NVDY. So the distribution rate's fantastic. I mean, it's going up so crazy. It's very volatile. The one thing that kind of scared me, okay, the stock split. So then you go to the price. Okay, I could be completely wrong with this, but I was a little concerned with the changes with NVDY and the stock split. How would that affect net asset value of NVDY? NVDY, I'm going to be re-adding, and I was on the phone with M1 Finance. I'm pretty sure they can add more holdings for me. Instead of just 100 to 125, I called them, and they told me they would do that. So the volatility of NVDY, which is nice, 74 cents, 95 cents, 81, 92, 67, 41, 50, 50, 62, 60, 153, 262, 260, 119, and 256. Now, that's not a guarantee all the time, so you have to be aware of that. It's not going to always hit $1, $2. That's the one risk with a lot of these yield max ETFs is there's not a lot of consistency, but if the stock's doing well, they're doing well. If the stock sucks, they suck. That's just a strong correlation with that. That's what happened with TSLY. Now I'm going to jump to FBY. So looking at FBY, remember, these are not shares of the actual stock. So you have to be aware of that. Now, their yield was 44.21%. At times, it was 28 cents, 45 cents, 48 cents, 59 cents, 98, 117, 117, 89 cents, and 69 cents. So again, the consistency is not there, but strength in numbers with a lot of these yield max ETFs is obviously helping me. And you saw with CONY how much I made and what the plans are. So I'm going to jump to CONY. I've done extremely well with CONY. And using CONY's passive income, it has bought me very good dividend growth stocks, which it'll be doing on Monday. Now, I don't have JEPY, but I would love for the passive income for CONY to buy JEPY because I own IWMY and QQQY. Now, the distribution with those ETFs is the schedule's different. So that way, one week I can earn a lot with the yield max ETFs, and another week I can earn a lot with the Defiance ETFs. So there's not a lot of reliability. There's a lot of risk. I mean, look at the distribution rate. If Coinbase sucks, then CONY is going to suck. But look, October of 2023, 120, 107, 246, 269, 107, 166, 279, 228, and 169. So the distribution has been very good with CONY, which is attractive for me, and I have them on my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. Now I'm going to jump to IWMY with the Defiance ETFs. Now with QQQY, okay, the distribution rate is 63.63. Again, not really its holdings. It shows nothing with QQQY, the actual ETF or shares of the ETF. So the distribution of QQQY $1.10, $1, 93, 62 cents, 85 cents, 80, 79, 85 cents, and 80. Okay, that's still pretty nice. Now you have to worry about the expense ratios. The expense ratios are high. Okay, so let me go over the expense ratio. It should be 0.99%. That's high. So again, reliability, that's a lot with a high expense ratio. And being in a high expense ratio, again, over time, if the price per share goes down, the net asset value goes down, then you have to worry about an expense ratio. There's a big risk. So again, I have a well-diversified portfolio. I'm an income investor and dividend growth investor, but the goal of these yield max ETFs is not to retire on their passive income. The goal is to use their income to turbocharge my dividend portfolio. Now, I would love the monthly passive income when I'm like 60, 65 with the yield max ETFs. Don't get me wrong, an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a month is great. But imagine the $2,000 going into my dividend portfolio, adding all these other dividend growth stocks. So again, my philosophy is you do with the M1 Finance dividend portfolio, it's great to have monthly dividends or monthly passive income and quarterly passive income. With having that passive income, you're going to be rolling. Now I'm going to jump to QQQY. I'm sorry, IWMY. So IWMY is with the Russell 2000 Enhanced Options Income ETF. So its performance, again, expense ratio, you got to be aware of. 11/30/2023, 125, $1, 129, 110, 107, 141, 91 cents. Is this guaranteed? No. So you have to be aware of that. It is not guaranteed, but to use that passive income with QQQY or QQQY, IWMY, and all these other ETFs, to these monthly income ETFs, to buy dividend growth ETFs. Yes, I'm sorry, dividend growth stocks. You can even say dividend growth ETFs with like SCHD. So adding all these in, turbocharging my dividend portfolio. We're going to go back to M1 Finance. So using the income of these ETFs, okay, enhanced options income ETFs, and the income strategy ETFs, you're rolling. And is that a guarantee? No. You have to be aware that there's no guarantees. It could suck. The stock sucks, they suck. So you have to be aware of that. But what it has done, again, going back to my activity, just go to just the one day. Well, that's combined right there. But using the income, which I will show you, just go to my activity. Plus, I'm throwing 250 in dollar cost averaging right here. Let's see, trades right here. This is what it's buying me. Okay, the passive income I'm earning plus 250. This is what it's buying me. 63.99 of United Health Group, 62.09 with NextEra Energy, 61.36 with the McDonald's. Again, it's buying some IWMY, which is great, 54.78. Hershey, 53.73. Golub Capital, 52.33. Philip Morris, 51.05. Mendelis International, 50.22. Microsoft, 48.23. Reefy, 48.09. Altria, 47.79. Rexford Industrial Realty, 46.28. Bepi with 46.16. Broadstone Net Lease, 45.50. Procter & Gamble, 44.52. SQY, 43.71. Visa, 39.96. Hessam Midstream LP, 39.83. AMDY, 37.02. Rhythm Capital, 36.18. FBY, 35.46. Nike, 35.43. And British American Tobacco, 30.63. Now, imagine the passive income of this. In my thought process, I'm hoping I can get to this. I get to 400 shares of Rhythm Capital, never touch it again, and just use its passive income to buy my dividend growth stocks in the main section. So again, I get to 400 of all these, that I'm just envisioning some stuff that I can do with these yield max ETFs, get to 400 shares, baby it, maybe throw $100 in a year because of the expense ratio to kind of combat it or something, and then use its income to just buy dividend growth stocks because you're already seeing the dividend snowball effect, and it's kicking in because I'll show you just these other ones. But a lot of money. I'm in $100,000 portfolio. I mean, look at what I'm getting. AbbVie 549. I need more shares. One Main Holdings 4274. NNN REIT 2373. Runway Growth Finance 3627 plus 635. Citigroup 252. I just started buying them. Niagara Brands 918. That's more than I made on E-Trade. Starbucks 916, almost at $10. And then Truist Financial Corp 2668. And you're starting to see it with One Oak 1177, Citizens Financial 2546, EPD 3011, MPLX 2295. So you're starting to see it, and that's exciting. And that's not even a strong month of dividends for me. This is one of the weaker months. So imagine using that passive income and buying my dividend growth stock. So I'm sticking with the plan. I'm doing what I'm doing. So I'm not changing my mind right now. I'm going to be rebuying NVDY. I'm going to confirm with M1 Finance over the phone if I can have those 125 holdings, because in about 60 days or so, I'll rebuy NVDY. I'm going to be adding JEPY. I can guarantee that. If there's more dividend ETFs, I will be possibly buying them and then adding dividend growth stocks as well. I'm sorry, more shares of dividend growth stocks as well. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so don't miss future videos. I will have a video for you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed my presentation because I'm very excited to show you my new strategy that I plan on doing. I had to explain why I was selling NVDY. I could be completely wrong. So again, this is not financial advice. You guys take care and have a great Saturday, and I'm going to jump to my disclaimer. So as a reminder, this is a disclaimer. Do not use my YouTube channel for any form of financial advice. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Investing is a big risk. You can gain money, you can lose money. So be aware of the risk when it comes to investing and do your due diligence. It is best to seek financial advice with a financial advisor. If you're looking for financial advice, go to them. Don't go to me. This is for entertainment purposes only. I have a disclaimer in my description. I'm going over my disclaimer. Do not use my YouTube channel for any form of tax advice either. I do own SQY, FBY, CONY, IWMY, and QQQY. So just be aware of that. Things can change. Something drastically changes, I could sell them. So do your due diligence. Go see a financial advisor. And be aware that there's a big risk when it comes to investing. Look at all those GameStop investors. So you guys take care and have a good one.